My name is Jessica Mann, and I am a junior at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, majoring in journalism and mass communications with a concentration in public relations. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about Habitat for Humanity. Now, before we begin, I want to give you a little information on why I chose to speak with you about Habitat for Humanity. A few short years ago, around the age of 13, I was blessed with the opportunity to go and help an elderly gentleman with his home. Along with myself and a few other teenagers, we were able to go out in the middle of the summertime in the heat, and we were able to pull weeds, garden, plant tomatoes, flowers. We were able to paint and do a lot of yard work that would have been very expensive for him to pay someone to do, and also something he could not physically complete himself. It was very rewarding. It taught me to be a blessing to others, and it taught me how rewarding it is to go beyond yourself and be selfless and do other things for other people. The things that I did years ago have really paved the way for me and have actually been stepping stones for me in the philanthropy that I have actually been involved with throughout those years. I have enjoyed it. I really learned a lot from it, and it just stresses the importance of getting involved with your community. Now let's move on to Habitat for Humanity. Their mantra is a cause to support. Who is Habitat for Humanity? Habitat for Humanity is a nonprofit, ecumenical Christian ministry that builds with people in need, regardless of race, religion, or creed. Now, you may be asking, what is ecumenical? Ecumenical basically means that it groups together Christian churches, regardless of denomination. And the ecumenical Christian ministry that is Habitat for Humanity welcomes volunteers and supporters from all backgrounds. Habitat for Humanity was formed in 1987 here in Greensboro, North Carolina. They build, renovate, and repair between 30 and 35 homes each year. Now stop, let's think about that. 30 to 35 homes per year. That is pretty impressive. Imagine placing 30 to 35 people in brand new homes this year. It's great, and it's really something to be excited about. Now, why does Habitat for Humanity build homes? First, they build homes to strengthen families, to create stability for children. It creates a place where children know they can call home, or they have their own place, a cove, or a habitat, if you will, for them to grow up and to develop into young adults. Health, physical safety, and security. A home can provide a safe place and provide physical safety and security for a child without them having to worry about intruders and different things that are sometimes issues when you have a home that's maybe not safe, older, or things of that nature. Also, Habitat for Humanity strives to increase educational prospects. So, what do we mean by that? There are a lot of people that maybe the mom or dad were not able to finish high school or college. And when that happens, the percentage of children that actually graduate and go on to higher degrees actually decreases. But when they are raised in a stable home, that percentage actually goes back up. That allows children to complete their schooling and go on to get higher education, higher degrees, and develop themselves personally. Also, transformational ability of home ownership. What that means by that is maybe individuals that are not familiar with how to budget, how to keep up financially with a home. We actually educate them and help them to keep their home and keep it well. Also, Habitat for Humanity looks to build communities and encourage a sense of belonging. So we build communities, we build homes where the kids grow up together, where it's not uncommon for them to knock on the next door neighbor's house and ask for a cup of sugar. We're going back to the old way of doing things. We're creating an environment where families are built, relationships are built, and you can trust the person that lives beside you. Now, what does Habitat for Humanity need? We need tools. We need hammer and nail. We need a saw. We need all of those things that you need to build a house. We need volunteers, transport tools, and get everybody to one location so we can get that house built for that family. Technology. Well, we have to be able to communicate with them, whether it's the volunteers or the people that we're building the home for. We need lots. We need places to put these homes. Volunteers. One of the most important things that Habitat for Humanity needs. We need you. We need the hands and the feet. People that are willing to go outside of themselves, forget about what they have to do for the weekend, and volunteer their time, effort, and energy to help someone else. And of course, we need capital. We do need money. All of the things that I've talked about do require money, and that is one thing that is very important. Now let's talk about some real life examples. Adeline Augustus. She actually lived in Haiti. She was a 2010 earthquake victim. She actually lost her husband and she was injured during the earthquake. She, along with other victims, were able to benefit from the efforts of what Habitat for Humanity put together called the Carter Project. They were able to have a brand new home built. Adeline even said herself that her pain is worse at night, but with the new home, she's able to follow her prescribed treatment, and it has become a total change for her. She feels better and she sleeps well. That is great. Imagine being a victim of an earthquake. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to do next. And money for a home is not the easiest to come by. But because of volunteers and support, we were able to go in and build a brand new home for her. I think that's great. Let's look at Benita. She was also another victim of the earthquake in Haiti. The devastation left her and 5 children sharing one full-size mattress. When it rained, the room would flood, and it would leave them to soak up water with a sponge. Benita said that the new house for her would be the start of a new life, and I won't be living the way I'm living now. Wow, a fresh start. Otherwise, if we didn't have this program, it would have been very difficult for Benita to be able to come up with the money to build her own home. Very rare that she would have been able to do that. But with people like you and supporters, we were able to do that. Now, we also have a closer example. I actually know of a mother who was a single mother, had a family, she had twin girls. She did not have the money to come up with a new home. But because of Habitat for Humanity, because of capital, volunteers, tools, technology, we were able to go in and build her a new home, help her get started financially with the things that she needed to be successful in keeping her home, keeping up with the bills, the utilities, and the upkeep. She's in a brand new home today, and we can thank Habitat for Humanity for that. Very rewarding. Now, how can we help each other? Habitat for Humanity works by team building. The events encourage team skills and build rapport for the teams. So let's take, for example, if you have a corporation and you want them to get together and build relationships with one another, you can put them in a team to go and build a home together. There's no better way to build relationships and build a team than to have to come together and be responsible for a volunteer project as large as building a home for a family. Also, we've got corporate citizenship. So we publish a list of donors, volunteers, and corporate sponsors on our website. Annual reports are forwarded to the Habitat for Humanity International for even more recognition, and that provides for your corporation advertisement and gets your name out there for people to know that you are involved in a worthy cause. Lastly, we have tax implication. We are a 501c3 organization, and any donations of time or labor can be considered a charitable donation. So you can team build, you can advertise for your company, and you can even claim it as a charitable donation. It's a win-win situation. I want to close in saying this. It's very rewarding and very important to help yourself. But it takes a person of noble character to look beyond themselves and help others. That, to me, is the true meaning of a successful person. It's a blessing to be a blessing to others. And let's take the time to remember how important one person can be if they choose to step outside of themselves. Habitat for Humanity is a cause for support. I hope you've learned a lot of information today. I look forward to working with you, and thank you so much for your time.